In the last tutorial, we talked about using NS notification. It may become very messy when we have a lot of notifications set up in our application, especially when those notifications could be sent by any class in the application, or um, they may use different kinds of names, which is just a string without any type safe measure. So I'm going to introduce to you some best practices in using notification. So in the first case, we can go back to our project, and I'm going to move this notification with a name click to a constant file. As I open here, we can make use of a enum to do this. Say I'm setting a enum, which is say using a name CV. I just take it as an initial from our project container view, and call it notifications, which makes it easier to understand. And it is a string type. The first case is a click, and I will set a string to it because eventually it is a string. It can be as simple as like this, and I may set another case, say a press notification or a tab or whatever. So in this case, I can change the notification both on the observer side and the posting side to things like this: CV notifications dot click. By changing both, by the way, I should actually add dot raw value in order to get the string value here. I should change both sides to the same raw value. That means they eventually just this click string. So at least I make sure both sides are using the same notification name. A sidebar here, and I will be changing this. So if I just run the application right now, I should have seen the application running the same as before. Like this, it works, but it's not good enough. If I use click, this name is kind of too simple. If I'm building this project as a library, and it could be used in other projects, and there may be some other libraries using notification as well, and they may be using the same name over there, then something funny may happen, as I don't really want things to respond in different scenarios or all scenarios. So one thing to prevent that is to set a more precise name for the notification. By using the enum, the good case is that we could just change the string value without changing the case here. One way is to use the reverse domain way by appending our current application identifier to it, and say my current application is this. It's also good to make sure this notification is being used by this particular project. As I did not change the case here and the enum, so I don't need to change the source code. And let me try to run the application at this moment. it should still work. Later on, if you learn about using third-party library, there are actually some libraries very good in doing in managing these values. We can explore about that later on. But as a standalone project and you are implementing every single detail yourself, this may become a good practice for you to do the NS notification in particular. That's it for today. Thank you very much.